Hello and welcome to YouTube channel HealthQ, the place where our mission is to not only motivate you but help you to move on to the brighter side of the health. In today's video, we are going to talk about crouch gait and what are the exercises that can be done at home to reduce the levels or improve the couch gait. I am physiotherapist Meghna Dave. I am the founder and CEO of HealthQ Rehab, a digital community and physio rehab platform for people with movement related disorder. Here, our ambition is to make sure that we can help as many people as possible to move better in their life. And that's why we come up with unique programs which are delivered online as well as offline for your help. Now, parents whose kids are suffering from cerebral palsy have one very big challenge, and that is about the gait or the walking patterns. And one of the commonest walking pattern that is seen in children suffering from cerebral palsy is a crouched gait. What is crouch gait? Crouch gait is nothing but an excessive bending at hip, knee and ankle level. Now this crouch gait can impair the ability of the child to walk independently, and that's why correction of that is important. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an understanding about this crouch gait. What are the different other types of gait patterns which looks like crouch gait but is not, and how it can be managed. So make sure to watch this video till the end. Let's begin. Friends, at first place we need to understand this, that the gait pattern or gait abnormality or walking abnormality or posture abnormality, if you have to say, in children is due to one very major problem, and that is the tone abnormality. Either the child will be too spastic, or else too floppy, or else dystonic, or else ataxic. In either of the situation, the muscle tension is not normal, which is the leading cause for all these abnormalities. Hence, if we have to address this, we have to work on improving the tone of the child. Now, in crouch gait, what exactly happens? There is excessive bending at the hip level, at the knee level, and at the ankle level due to exaggerated lengthening of certain muscles, at the same time exaggerated tightening or tension in certain muscles. And this exaggerated lengthening and tightening requires physiotherapy rehabilitation. But what's more important is to identify, is it a real crouch gait or it's something else. There are many other gait patterns which looks like crouch gait, but actually it is not. These gait patterns are: number one, equinus gait pattern. Here what happens is there would be mild or slight bending at the hip level, slight bending at the knee level, but at the ankle level, instead of upward bending, instead of upward bending of the ankles, the ankle would be bended down like a foot drop, right? But it won't be much, and this will cause limitation in walking. So the child will basically walk on toes. That would be an equinus gait. The second type of gait pattern, which will look like crouch gait but would be not, is a jumper's gait. A very similar position as we have while we are just transitioning to jump. Here again there would be excessive bending at hip, excessive bending at knee, and excessive bending at ankle also, but very much towards the downward direction. So again the child would be walking very exaggeratedly on the toes and not on the heels. Then the third gait that comes is the crouch gait. Now, how the crouch gait is different from these two is, in the crouched gait, there would be excessive bending at the hip, at the knee and at the ankle, but in the upward direction. That differentiates crouch gaits from other two gaits which I mentioned before. And last but not the least would be a stiff walking gait, where there would be full straightening of hip. The knees would be absolutely straight, but the ankles would be bent down in downward direction. That is something that is called as a stiff gait. Now, depending on what is the type of gait, we have to give exercise. Since we are talking about crouch gait in today's video, I would be demonstrating some of these stretches which can be done to work on the crouch gait pattern. But before I show you those, it's important to work on reducing the spasticity, which you can do with the help of medication, with the help of Botox, and with the help of regular massage, gentle stroking, as well as stretching exercises. Apart from that, positioning plays a very crucial role. Hence, it's important if we want to correct crouch gait, splinting or else wearing gaiters is important, and then followed by which exercises are important. So what are these stretching exercises? Let me show. So friends, before I show you what all exercises you have to do, I will show you what all exercises you should not do if your child is having crouch gait. So mostly ankle stretching is something that is always prescribed to all the children with cerebral palsy. But if the child is having a crouch gait, which means there is excessive bending of the ankle in upward direction, then you should not excessively do this ankle stretch like this, because this is going to further lengthen the ankle tendon and will impair the child's ability or increase the crouch gait pattern. So this ankle stretch should be absolutely avoided if a child is showing a crouch gait pattern, which means the ankle is bent upward and not downward. So what is the stretching that has to be done then? So you need to focus on stretching downward like this to encourage the lengthening of the muscles here in the front. Okay, so you can do this passively for the child with your hand. Bend the leg downward direction, right? Move the toes downward. Hold this for 30 counts and then relax. 2, relax. 3, relax. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right now I am not holding, but you have to hold it for 30 counts. What is the next stretch that can be done for the child? For the crouch gait, right? So again, what is happening? There is excessive bending of the knee. So we have to improvise that. And there is also excessive bending of the hip. So we have to make sure that the leg becomes straight. How we are going to work? So bend one side of the leg which you are working on. Try to make it as straight as possible and maintain this position for 30 counts. Now obviously if your crouch gait is there, the child will have tendency like this. So you have to gradually stretch this out, okay? And then you have to maintain this position, and then you can give a lot of activity of playing to the child so that the child is maintaining this position. You don't need to strain, you don't need to do anything, you have to just maintain this position in this way, right? Again, you will do for 30 seconds hold, 3 repetitions or 10 repetitions if the child is finding it easy to do, and then you are going to shift the side to other side this way, okay? And then you will hold it again 30 seconds hold, 3 to 10 repetitions depending on the child's ability. The third thing what you have to do is you have to make the child lie down on the tummy like this, okay, like this, and then you can keep the hands backward this way, and you can encourage the child to come up like this as if he or she is making a boat. Again, hold for 10 counts and then come down. 2, 3, 4. So your commands will play a very important role. You just say make boat, so child will understand and will make a boat. And relax. After that, the next thing that can be done is one leg raise. So you can encourage the child to raise the leg upward and backward. This will make the leg in the right position which is required to get rid of the crouch gait. Same way this side, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In middle, if the child is bending the leg like this, gradually gently make it straight, keep it holding and then make the child to do this. And then relax. So friends, this was all about crouch gait. I hope you found this video helpful. If yes, make sure to like this video, share this video with your friends and family members. Do not forget to subscribe to HealthQ channel, and if you want more help on how to do exercises for your child at home, we do provide online physiotherapy services for parents, and we train parents for doing home exercises for them. So feel free to reach out to us. On that note, I'll end this video here and I'll see you in another video. Thank you.